The second wife. Sophia sat at the edge of the balcony, her eyes lost in the expanse of the horizon. The city of Arcadia spread out beneath her, a sprawling tapestry of metallic towers and shimmering lights. It was the year 2400, and the world had changed in ways her ancestors could never have imagined. Yet, amidst the technological marvels and societal shifts, the complexities of human relationships remained as intricate as ever. Sophia was the second wife of Alexander Voss, a prominent scientist known for his groundbreaking work in artificial intelligence. Their marriage was a product of a modern convenience, a legally and socially accepted practice where individuals could form unions with multiple partners to maximize resources and social stability. The arrangement was practical, efficient, and devoid of the messy entanglements of love, or so it was supposed to be. Alexander's first wife, Evelyn, was a woman of grace and intellect. She had been by his side through the early years of his career, supporting him with unwavering dedication. Their bond was one forged in the fires of shared dreams and struggles. When Sophia entered their lives, it was not with the intent to disrupt but to contribute, to add another layer of strength to their union. Sophia remembered the day she met Alexander and Evelyn. She had been working as a bioengineer, specializing in regenerative medicine. Her research had caught Alexander's attention, and he invited her to collaborate on a project. Their professional relationship soon evolved into something more profound, leading to the proposition of marriage. Evelyn had been welcoming, her warmth easing Sophia's apprehensions. They were to be partners, not rivals, bound by mutual respect and shared goals. For a time, the arrangement worked seamlessly. They lived together in a spacious penthouse, each with their own pursuits and passions, yet united in their commitment to each other. Sophia found solace in the companionship they offered, a reprieve from the isolation she had felt in her previous life. She admired Evelyn's poise and envied her ability to navigate the complexities of their relationship with such ease. Alexander, ever the visionary, believed in the harmony of their triad, convinced that together they could achieve greatness. However, as the months passed, subtle cracks began to appear in the facade of their perfect union. Sophia could sense a growing distance between her and Alexander, a lingering shadow that seemed to follow them. It was not jealousy that gnawed at her, but a deeper, more insidious doubt. She often wondered if she was truly an equal in their relationship or merely a convenient addition to an already established bond. Evelyn, perceptive as always, noticed Sophia's unease. One evening, as they sat in the garden, surrounded by the soft glow of bioluminescent plants, she broached the subject. "Sophia, I've noticed you've been troubled lately," Evelyn said gently. "Is there something on your mind?" Sophia hesitated, her fingers tracing the delicate petals of a nearby flower. "I feel like an outsider sometimes," she confessed. "Like I'm intruding on something sacred between you and Alexander." Evelyn's expression softened. "You are not an intruder, Sophia. You are part of this family. We chose this path together, knowing it wouldn't always be easy. But your presence enriches our lives in ways we could never have imagined." Despite Evelyn's reassurances, Sophia couldn't shake the feeling of inadequacy. She threw herself into her work, hoping to find solace in the familiarity of her laboratory. Her research on cellular regeneration had the potential to revolutionize medicine, and she was determined to make her mark. Yet, even in the sanctuary of her lab, thoughts of Alexander and Evelyn lingered, a constant reminder of her conflicted emotions. One evening, as Sophia was engrossed in her work, Alexander entered the lab. He watched her for a moment, his gaze thoughtful. "Sophia, can we talk?" he asked softly. She looked up, surprised by the vulnerability in his voice. "Of course," she replied, setting aside her equipment. Alexander took a seat beside her, his expression earnest. "I know you've been feeling distant lately," he began. "And I want you to know that it's not because we don't value you. Our lives have become so entangled with our work that we've neglected the emotional bonds that hold us together. Sophia nodded, grateful for his honesty. I appreciate that, Alexander. But sometimes, I can't help but feel like I don't belong. He reached for her hand, his touch gentle. You do belong, Sophia. This relationship is a journey, and we're all learning as we go. But I promise you, we will find our way through this, together. His words brought a sense of relief, a glimmer of hope that perhaps they could mend the fractures in their relationship. Over the following weeks, they made a conscious effort to reconnect, setting aside time to be together outside the confines of their work. They explored the city, indulged in simple pleasures, and rediscovered the joy of each other's company. Yet, even as they rekindled their bond, an unexpected challenge emerged. Sophia's groundbreaking research had attracted the attention of powerful corporate interests. A major pharmaceutical company, GeneTech, offered her a lucrative deal to commercialize her work. The offer was tempting, promising not only financial rewards but also the resources to advance her research on a global scale. However, accepting the offer meant relocating to another city, far from the life she had built with Alexander and Evelyn. The decision weighed heavily on her, torn between her professional aspirations and the love she had come to cherish. Sophia confided in Evelyn one evening, seeking her guidance. I don't know what to do, Evelyn. This opportunity could change everything, but it would mean leaving you and Alexander. Evelyn listened thoughtfully before responding. Sophia, you have a gift that can change the world. And while we would miss you terribly, we also want you to fulfill your potential. Love isn't about holding someone back, it's about supporting their growth, even if it means letting go. Sophia was moved by Evelyn's words, but the decision remained agonizing. She discussed it with Alexander, who echoed Evelyn's sentiments. We will always be here for you, Sophia. No matter where you go, our bond will remain. With a heavy heart, Sophia decided to accept the offer. The day of her departure was bittersweet, filled with tearful goodbyes and promises to stay connected. As she boarded the transport to her new city, she carried with her the love and support of Alexander and Evelyn, a source of strength that would guide her in the challenges ahead. In her new role at GeneTech, Sophia thrived. Her research advanced at an unprecedented pace, leading to breakthroughs that saved countless lives. Yet, amidst her professional triumphs, she never forgot the life she had left behind. She remained in close contact with Alexander and Evelyn, their bond enduring the test of time and distance. Years passed, and Sophia's work brought her international acclaim. She became a leading figure in regenerative medicine, her name synonymous with innovation and compassion. Yet, despite her success, there was always a part of her that yearned for the companionship she had once known. One evening, as Sophia prepared to address a global summit on medical advancements, she received a message from Alexander. It was a simple note, but its words carried profound meaning. Dear Sophia, we miss you. Our lives are not the same without you. Come back to us when you can. Love always, Alexander and Evelyn. Tears filled Sophia's eyes as she read the message. In that moment, she realized that despite all her achievements, the greatest success she had ever known was the love she had found in the hearts of Alexander and Evelyn. With a renewed sense of purpose, Sophia delivered her speech, inspiring countless individuals with her vision of a better future. As she spoke, she knew that her journey was far from over, but wherever it led, she would always carry the love and support of those who had made her who she was. And so, Sophia continued her work, bridging the gap between science and humanity, driven by the enduring bond of a second wife who had found her place in a world of infinite possibilities.